Page 35, helicopters. This is a good little exercise for the right hand. I wish they'd do it for the left hand too, but okay, we'll deal with the right hand. Let's look this over. It's 3 pages long. Treble and treble clef at the beginning. No sharps or flats in the key signature. When the key is C major, do the C major scale. You've heard it. Okay, you know what to do. 4/4 time signature. And we got eighth notes and all over the place. Let's look at this in the right hand. You're using this pattern quite a bit, just in different places in the keyboard. Try and connect it if you can. Just reach under, thumb. That's all, you can connect. Thumb again, you gotta reach an extra hand. That's all right, we gotta learn to do that. Now when you get down to the third line, third measure, you're up here. See what we're doing? We're just coming back down using the same notes. Now page 36, you get the whole notes. And then 37 is basically the same as what 35 was. It's just you're going back up and you're going down and have fun with it. Connect it as best you can with the fingers. In the left hand, well, you got whole notes, which is fine because we're busy enough. If we can find some fingering here that could help us connect these, that would be great. Otherwise, you're just going to have to find a fingering you may have to move. So I could go here, here, and then out here. That way I'm only moving one time. If you want to try that. So again, at the beginning it's 5, 3, 1, and then come up 5, 2. And the left hand plays that high C up here. That is a C. You can write in the name of the note if you need to. It's a C. And then you come back down. Thumb. I'm trying not to move the left hand any more than I have to. So I'm trying to get as many of these notes as I can in one hand position. Anyway, you go through and make sure you got the left hand under control. I really don't feel like I need to spoon feed you the notes when you get to this level. By now, you should know the names of the notes. You should be able to read the notes and the rhythms and all yourself. If not, you've gone too far, too fast. Time to go back over the previous books, review everything again, make sure you understand it all and you got it all. Because the music's just going to keep getting harder. Put the hands together. We're here, here, then here. So the left hand needs that note. Little finger. And if you want, you could play that note with a right hand just lift up. It's easier for me to do that than it is to come up here. That way my left hand just stays there because I need that note again. Fourth finger there in the last measure, page 35. Because I have a B coming up in the next line, so I want fourth finger there to prepare for the B. Now page 36. Let's take a look at a little bit of this. Go down to the third line. You're here. When you come up here, it's an F sharp there. And then here. They don't need the natural sign in the third measure. It's a natural anyway, but they're just being clear. You had an F sharp, and they want to make sure you play an F natural here. Never mind what it sounds like, just go with it. Now at the bottom of page 37, let's look at the right hand here, the last 3 measures. You're here. You come up, it's an octave higher. And that last measure, 3 ledger lines is an E, but it has an 8 above it, that octave sign, so instead of here, you come up here. So, now if it'll help you, or with the left hand, I don't want to reach clear up there in my left hand. I'm going to play that with the right hand. So I'm just going to use the thumb on the last 8th note. Now I can reach it in the right hand. You don't have to play these whole notes in the left hand all the time. You got to figure it out. That's what they're suggesting. But I'm suggesting sometimes we need to change that. When it gets to the extremes of the keyboard, I would prefer to use the hand that's closest to it if possible. Now, once you have the fingering and all worked out for the hands, go back through it a few thousand times or whatever and get rid of any hesitation. Take it as slow as you need to, but no hesitations. These eighth notes must be steady all the way through. And we think about the articulation, which there really isn't any. You're pretty much connecting it. If you happen to feel some phrases in there somewhere, you can lift up for them, but otherwise you're pretty much connecting it. Then the dynamics. MP is mezzo piano. And it's going to be more for the, but I think in this case you can do both hands here together. At the top of page 36, first line, last measure, you go up to mezzo forte, or moderately loud here. Staying there until the third line, last measure, you come down to mezzo piano, moderately soft. Does this sound familiar? Mm-hmm. Now, something you can think about if you want to experiment with it and get a little practice in is the finger substitutions. In the left hand, like at the beginning, this is all over the place, but let's look at the beginning. We're coming up here. I could use finger substitution on every one of those. I could go here, then some finger, thumb is fine, and then immediately put fifth finger on it again, here. Now here, in the second line, second measure, you don't need to because you're only coming up here. But I could connect all that with the hand, and I could feel my way around here. If you want to try that, going down is 5 and then put thumb on it to come down. You don't have to play it with 5. I could 3 and then I could put thumb on it to get ready for the next note. That can be a good little exercise for the left hand on finger substitution if you want to try that out. Just an idea. Now, speed, allegretto, it's not the speed of the beat, it's the overall feel of it. And these helicopter blades that are going around here, it's got to be accurate. How fast can you do those accurately? That's going to be your allegretto. Because allegretto is in between moderato and allegro. It's just, I call it the fun speed. It says, because you have 1, 2, 3, that's not really an allegretto. But with the eighth notes, that slows it down a little bit. It's up to you on the speed. Now they've added pedal. I like it without pedal myself, but they've added it. And I don't like the idea of them putting in silence between each of these measures. Here, because it goes so quick, you got to put the pedal down with the notes here, or you'll miss it. I don't like that silence in between them. So I'm going to use overlapping pedal here. I'm going to lag pedal. It's Now, please don't copy me. That's just one way of doing it. I did feel some phrases. If I feel the phrases, I'm going to lift up the pedal. It's like taking a breath so I can hear the phrases. I don't show pedaling in the last line at the bottom of page 37. I see no reason for that. If I'm pedaling the rest of it, why do I want to change it? You have to experiment It's the sound, it's the effect the pedal is having. If you like the effect, the difference of not pedaling the last line, then don't pedal the last line. But I think I prefer it being pedaled all the way through, and I'm using overlap pedal here, except for the phrasing. Now we have to deal with this page turn. How do we get this page turn in? Well, fortunately, we have the pedal to help us out. So once you play the whole note in the left hand, you can go ahead and turn the page right quick while the right hand continues to play. But you have to do it quickly because it goes by so fast you don't have much time. And if you don't get it done in time, you simply have to leave out the note in the next measure for the left hand. Or play the note in the right hand. It's like at the bottom of page 35, the last measure, you're here. With the pedal, I can turn it right quick. If I can get it done that quickly. If I can't get it done that quickly, I have to change it. Maybe I can play this here. Can I do that? Hold that down. I can play it with the right hand. That way, I don't have to deal with the left hand. I can start turning the page in the measure before. Here. That gives me 2 measures so to get the page turned. I don't have to leave out any notes. It's up to you on how you do it. Preferably just memorize the piece, you don't have to worry about it. Let's play it together very slowly and check the notes. And the rhythm shouldn't be a problem, mostly eighth notes. Now I can't do the page turn and play with me, so I'm going to do page 35 and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn the page, I'm going to count in again another 4 counts and then finish it off. So let's just play it together very slowly, and I'm going to pedal it overlapping except for the phrasing. Now, because we got eighth notes everywhere, I put the metronome on eighth notes. It's beating eighth notes, but I'm going to give us 4 quarter notes to come in. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. And 2 and 3 and go and. Stop and turn the page. 1 and 2 and ready and go and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 2 and 3 and 4 and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and. and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Two and 3 and 4 and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and off.